Hey guys, for today's video we are going to be doing a very easy, very beginner friendly updo, so let's go ahead and get started. This updo will be perfect for weddings if you're a wedding guest, bridesmaid, the bride herself, maid of honor, you name it, or maybe you're just going to a fancy outing, a formal gathering. This hairstyle is going to be your friend. Even if you're just running errands, this will be a good one. Now you do not have to prep your hair beforehand, but I did go ahead and sleep in heatless curls, unicorn curls that I always do, but you could do this with straight hair. You could do this with naturally curly hair. Whatever your hair type is, this should work for you. First thing I'm gonna do is pull out some hair in front, just my little face framing pieces. I love face framing pieces. If you don't have them, cut them yourself. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube, but I just love the look of face framing pieces with updos. Armpits are a little hairy too, so ignore those. All right, so I'm just gonna take a section of hair up top, and you do wanna make sure these are equal sections. So you don't want these ponytails super high on your head. I'll show you why once we get started. So you want to kind of keep them low. We got our first ponytail, so now we're just going to flip this one up. So I'm just going to do a ponytail. So what we're going to do are 2 pretzel knots, and I'm going to do this in slow motion so you guys can really try to figure out what it is I'm doing. So with your top ponytail, I just like to kind of twist mine, bring it up top over the hair elastic, and then you're gonna just pull your ends through. So kind of like a little circle, like that. Now typically you would just bobby pin this, be good to go, but we're gonna take it an extra step and we're gonna flip that ponytail knot up towards the top of our head. Then just bobby pin that into place. So I just stick my bobby pin in, and I find for me that 2 works perfectly. 2 bobby pins is all I need. And I know I sound like a broken record. I feel like I always tell you guys how to use bobby pins, but in case you're new here, when you are inserting your bobby pins, you want the ridges down because that is what is going to hook your hair and be nice and secure. You don't want to do it with the flat side down. Always do ridges down inserting. So now we are going to do the same exact thing with our bottom ponytail. So I just give it a little twist, wrap my ponytail around, and I'm just going to pull my ends through to create a knot. And then I'm gonna flip that knot up. So it's basically kind of covering the top knot a little bit. Bobby pin it into place. So it should look something like this. If this is what you have, thumbs up, this is good. So as you can see with this bottom ponytail here, you can see my clear elastic. So I'm just gonna take my ends and quite simply just bring it over that clear elastic and just shove my ends up under my little knot I just did. Like that top section, just kind of tucking it up under, bobby pinning. Now the fun part, we're just gonna kind of stretch both pretzel knots. And this is where we just kind of play around with it, have fun with it, add more bobby pins where we need to. This is gonna be personal preference. Maybe you like it how I have it right now, or maybe you wanna keep pulling it, stretching it, pulling hair out. Totally personal preference. I like for my buns to kind of layer a little bit more. So I'm gonna take that bottom bun and just kind of pull it up a little bit more onto that top bun. I don't really want it to look like there are 2 separate buns. I want it to kind of look like it's one big hairstyle, you know? So next I'm just gonna take the tips of my fingers like you see here, and we are just going to pinch and pull. Turn so you guys can see. Pinch and pull. And this is just gonna give our head some texture so it's not super flat up against our head, you know? If you like that flat up against your head look, then leave it. But I like a little bit more volume, texture, all that fun stuff. And you can kind of hold your updo while you are doing this. Now with the hair that I have out front, I am just gonna use my beach waver, try to hide my armpits here, and just curl these little face framing pieces a little bit. So here it is. It is that simple to recreate this updo. This is it from the front. I do want to pull out some pieces in the back just to see how I feel about it, but I'm going to show it to you guys first without any pieces pulled out. One thing I didn't do that you could do is leave out more hair in the front, kind of clip that away, and then after you do your 2 buns, you can pull your hair back and just kind of have it more wispy. You know, I didn't do that for this one, but always that option, kind of tweak it to how you want it. All right, so to make a boho, I'm just literally gonna pull out pieces of hair from each bun. I'll show you. All right, so this is the exact same hairstyle. I just really stretched it out more, just kind of took my buns and was messy with it and just pulled out hair. So this I say for last because I know a lot of people don't like this style, but there are some boho lovers on here like me. I love boho hairstyles. So if you're a boho girl, this second one's for you. So that is it. That is the video. Let me know which one you like better. You like the cleaner version or do you like the boho messier version? And don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Bye.